in the midst of tax season, and because large corporations are required to publicly disclose their tax returns, we get to see how certain companies are benefiting from Trump's tax cuts that began in the beginning of 2018. Well, Blue Cross Blue Shield did not pay federal taxes in 2018. Instead, they got a $1.7 billion refund. Whoever looks at that and says, yeah, that's good, yes, is crazy. So we took all these taxes from those from those workers at Blue Cross Blue Shield, and we gave probably at least all of that money to the executives and then some. $1.7 billion given to those executives. Their stock went up 50% last year. And by the way, guys, we're talking about Blue Cross Blue Shield. These guys profit off of, like, they make blood money, okay? They determine who lives and who dies. These are your death panels, if you will, because they say, you don't have enough money, you're not paying your premiums, therefore I'm not going to cover you. They say, well, did you give us enough money? Because if you did, then you get the good coverage. Otherwise, we're going to give you crap. I hate this in so many ways. I hate insurance companies. They're terrible. No one likes them. Everyone wants universal health care. And on top of that, they're making billions of dollars off of us. That's wrong in so many levels. And then on top of that, I'm about to give you guys some details as to where this $1.7 billion came from. Because, not surprisingly, it came from Trump's tax cuts. Very explicitly. Let's read this article a little bit. Healthcare, this is from The Hill, by the way. Healthcare Service Corp, which operates Blue Cross Blue Shield plans in a handful of states, did not pay any federal taxes in 2018 and received a $1.7 billion tax refund, according to the latest financial report. The tax refund boosted the health insurance conglomerate's net profit to $4.1 billion last year. They made a profit, guys. Wow, they're struggling. Jeez, man. Compared to $1.3 billion in 2017, according to Axios, which first reported about healthcare services tax refund. Axios noted that healthcare service was one of the biggest beneficiaries of the GOP tax cut and has experienced rising profits from its health plans in the Affordable Care Act marketplace. Great. Remember how Trump said he wants to lower your insurance premiums and how he's going to make healthcare more affordable? Not. That's so sad. Like, literally, that's sad. People are dying because of that. Healthcare Service oversees Blue Cross Blue Shield plans in Illinois, Montana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. The company said it had benefited from the repeal of the corporate alternative minimum tax in 2018 after remaining credits were included. Quote, we historically paid the alternative minimum tax, AMT, and because of the repeal of the corporate AMT system, the 2017 Tax Reform and Jobs Act, companies that had remaining AMT credits were able to recover those credits, said Healthcare Service Communications Director Greg Thompson in an email. Let me break that down for you. If you don't know what the AMT tax is, it basically states that if you can somehow manage to find a bunch of loopholes in your tax returns and get your tax down to zero, then you have to pay what's called the alternative minimum tax, which is a tax rate that you have to pay no matter what. The idea is if you're a big business and you make a lot of profits, you have to pay taxes. You can't pay zero taxes. That's why it's called the alternative minimum tax. Trump repealed that. and then Amazon could pay $0 in taxes, and Trump gets mad at Amazon. How could they pay $0 in taxes? That seems like a fraud and a scam. But he passes a bill that allows for that to happen. So we live in a corporatocracy, meaning that we take money from the poor and give it to the rich. That's how it works. We give welfare. Our welfare programs are strictly for big corporations. We give money. We literally give money to big corporations that are already making billions of dollars. Blue Cross Blue Shield made $2.4 billion in profits last year in 2018 before that tax credit was given to them. So that means the government's looking at them and saying, let's give the money to them, not the poor, not the middle class. They're not struggling. These corporations are struggling. Specifically, health insurance companies are struggling.